My wife's wealthy family forced me to sign a prenup that would leave me with nothing if we ever divorced. 6 years later, she cheated on me and forgot about the one clause her own father insisted on adding. My wife, Vanessa, always joked that she was out of my league. She was a high-end interior designer, and I was just a boring software engineer. When we got married, her wealthy father insisted on a brutal prenuptial agreement. It stated that in the event of a divorce, I would leave with exactly what I entered with, which was basically nothing, while she kept her family's multi-million-dollar trust in our penthouse. I signed it because I loved her. 6 years in, things changed. Vanessa started site visits that lasted until 3 a.m. She hid her phone and treated me like an annoying roommate. One night, she left her iPad unlocked. My heart shattered as I read months of messages between her and a client named Julian. They weren't discussing floor plans. They were planning a life together. Worse, she was funneling my paychecks into a secret offshore account to dry me out before filing for divorce. I didn't confront her. I knew the prenup would leave me on the street if I just walked away. I spent the next month digging through our shared finances and realized something Vanessa had forgotten. My boring job involved developing high-frequency trading algorithms. While she was out with Julian, I spent my nights at the office. I didn't touch her trust fund, but I looked closely at the infidelity clause her own father had insisted on adding to the prenup. The clause was meant to protect her from me. It stated that if either party was proven to be unfaithful, the prenup was void and the assets would be split according to state law, including her massive family trust. I hired a private investigator. 2 weeks later, I had high-definition photos of Vanessa and Julian in Cabo, paid for with the secret account she'd been using to hide my own money. I waited until our anniversary dinner to hand her the envelope. She opened it, expecting a jewelry box. Instead, she found the photos and a copy of the voided prenup. Her face went ghost white. "Julian is a scammer, Vanessa," I said calmly. "I tracked his history. He's already drained half of that secret account you made." She started sobbing, begging for a second chance, but I already had my bags packed. Because the prenup was voided by her own actions, I was legally entitled to 50% of everything she owned. The final twist? The penthouse was part of the settlement. I sold it and moved to a quiet house in the mountains. Vanessa had to move back into her parents' guest house, her reputation in the design world ruined. Her father, furious that his own legal trap backfired, cut her off entirely. Now she sends me emails every week asking for help with bills. I don't reply. I just send her a link to a job hunting site and go back to my boring life.